Laughing Monkey Music Show. The Hellcats on today. Right now with the coronavirus, how have you guys been doing your music? Because you've been together for 17 years, and also now you're not. I know you said you're not in your hometown.
Yes, the most important thing is that we are together because the two of us are making music ourselves since the beginning. We made the song, we make the song, we sing, we play, and then we usually went to the rehearsal space and tried all together. Or this part is now a little bit
waiting for
we're waiting for this part.
Sasha moved here to Croatia to avoid all the lockdowns we have in Slovenia. So now I came to visit her to see each other. So it's okay. We're here. We'll try to make something new together, but with all the band we cannot rehearse now. So it's like it's the longest pause that we had from the concerts until the beginning. But the last concert we had in the summer. So we actually made it. It was like someone said it's impossible. How come Hellcats had a concert? Because we just catch the time in the middle that it was not so much virus going on. So
where'd you play that concert at? Because
in Ljubljana.
Outside.
Okay.
It was outside.
And it was outside.
I just want to know what country, because it's been going through this show. I've been, some people are like, in Canada there's spots that are fine, and then like it's been pockets through the whole virus. So I was just kind of curious what good spot you had. So how bad is it there right now for you guys? Is it pretty bad or?
Now it's really bad. We're like the worst in the world.
Is it?
Coronavirus.
Yeah, Slovenia is really bad. But here in Croatia, in Istria, by the sea, it's a lot of sun and the sea air and stuff like that. It's really one per day, one infected per day only. So we are healthy till now, and our family still, so no problem. But it's pretty bad in Slovenia. That's why it's really strict. People have to stay at home from 9 p.m. till 6 a.m. police hour. Shops are closed. They cannot hang out and stuff like that.
And school were closed until last week. They opened, but it was for 4 months. Children didn't go to school.
So it's pretty stressful.
Did the schools do like remote learning and stuff? Like
that's what
we've
been
doing here in the US.
Zoom, school, but it was like.
I think we just talking about Zoom kind of just messes up a little bit. So at times, and then you lose stuff, unfortunately. So you two have been doing this for 17 years, and you guys have always been the core of the band and the core songwriters.
Yes.
I'm assuming. And then you have two other members. How long have they been in the band at this point?
Carmen is our friend for 5 years, and she's a singer. She's been a singer before. Actually, she is, I think, most professional singer since we had singer.
She has another band, and she always had gigs with them. So she's like professional, always on the stage, But she's really in the heart. She's really metal. She has rock band. Other band is rock band. Most cover band. So they play like for 5 hours per night. It's really long. So,
that's good training for your voice.
She's trained.
But she was always more like heavy metal girl. So when we met, we connected in a minute. So we became best friends. So now we miss her here with us. But
it's 5 years since we know each other, but she's in the band 1 year. But she always came as a reserve for our ex-singer, because she has 2 small children and she cannot be a part of us anymore. She doesn't have time. She's from a different town, and so Carmen always, for the gigs she couldn't come, Carmen came. So that's how we started. It wasn't audition and anything. She just
very organic. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was organic, and people loved her. So we knew she will stay.
Otherwise, more important is you love her too. That's usually, you got to be the band with her.
But we have problems with guitar players now. Always like that, because we cannot find any Slovenian girl who would rehearse with us in Ljubljana. We have a guitar player from Serbia. This is 5 kilometers from 500 kilometers from Ljubljana. So now it's also Corona and stuff like that. And
how long does it take to get there from that many?
Quite long, because it's not, the roads are not that good.
Like a couple hours, or I don't know the distance. I don't know kilometers. I don't know.
6 hours.
A whole different metric system here.
7
or 7
by bus, 8.
What?
7 by car. Yeah, the roads are really not good to Serbia. This is Serbia. You need to cross the Croatia, Bosnia, Serbia.
How do you even practice more than?
Yes, that's why we are looking for some substitute guitar player
to be from Slovenia,
whenever she cannot come, because we had another male who came
to rehearsals,
to rehearsals, so we could rehearse, and I don't know.
Whenever we had a big concert, she came for like the whole weekend. We practiced before, and then the gig. So we were like doing it all for 3 days. It's not like
but we miss Alexandra very much on rehearsals, and it's hard. We wanted her to move to Slovenia, but she has a life there and the faculty, and
so we're still searching. We also found another guitar player from Slovenia. It's Sasha, but she lives far also, so it's even hard for her to come. I don't know why. There is no.
Man. You guys are having no luck. You guys got to move near some people. You got to like find another spot where the two of you can find like a little more central European area.
We don't have luck that we didn't have another sister, so the problem would be solved.
Yeah, right? How about like recording stuff? What have you been doing like for recording and you know, albums? I know you're doing some videos and stuff. What is
Yes, now we're talking to a producer via telephone and waiting whenever he'll say to come to Ljubljana for one song first, and then later.
Because you do have some other stuff out recorded though, correct? Don't you have something else recorded? You have other albums. You have something else recorded, right? You have other.
We had one EP and one full-length CD. That's it for now.
It's good.
And
that's what I was referring to.
I
heard
it. I don't do something that's not good. That's why maybe it lasts longer now.
It's the Warrior Princess CD, which is we released in Slovenian language first in Ljubljana, and then we went to Milano to release the English version in 2014 on a tour in Italy.
How was it received the first time in Slovenia? Only because you're saying because being female and the metal. I was kind of curious how.
No, only because of that. When we started, actually we were not accepted well. No, but then when we released album, it was all turned around. So
one sound engineer once said, I remember, just to compare what the situation was. We were standing on the stage for a sound check, and he came, "Oh, all girls, this will be shit." And then when we started playing, he was like, "Ooh, okay." But he just saw us, girls, this is shit.
That's horrible. You're like, we're not girls. We're an all woman band, and you need to sit down and listen to us.
But it was at the start. Now people know us.
At that time we were girls.
Yeah.
Well, so it was an all girl band, right? But you know, to the point though, you know what I'm saying when they say they classify everybody's, you know, girls school, all girls band. I mean, that they can change it into a woman's school now, but you know what I mean. But you know, the point is the respect is a little different too now. European and you know, but metal over in Europe overall though has got a little bit more respect and a little more love. Where in America it's kind of been picky since the late 80s, early 90s, you know what I mean? How hard is it now? You guys speak really good English, probably better than I do. It's my own language. when singing from different languages and just trying to be, I mean, it feels like most of Europe, it seems like everybody in America can speak 2 languages. Is it hard to go between the 2 languages, like musically, when you're singing and writing lyrics and stuff?
No. When we started, it was like our first song was in English. It was Hellcats song, our anthem song. This was like we need to have anthem song. This was our first song we wrote actually in English.
Actually, most of bands here, metal bands, write in English.
Yeah.
They don't write in Slovenian. So Slovenian metal is really hard to find.
Yeah, more and more these years. But
and even across the Europe, I think they all sing in English. Not
the Scandinavians,
except more Scandinavian. They actually sing more in their language, in Norwegian.
Well, I would imagine it's probably easier to have one language universal to market, and I'm sure at one point everybody was copying America. I know the world's gotten bigger now, and America's not the only country that does stuff. So everyone's like, "Oh, the internet, we all do stuff." So, but I think it's probably easier if everyone does the same language, no matter what it is. It just happens to be English, American.
Yeah, because we have many fans. Just a week ago, we wrote on our Facebook page.
30,000.
Where Hellcats SI.
Yeah.
We wrote, where are you from? And there were fans from Indonesia, Malaysia, America, UK, Mexico, Canada, Brazil.
That's why you gotta get out a lot of your music. You can digitally download it. People can see it. You can stream. You can do everything from where you are now. I mean, you got your fans.
iTunes, we have, but in Slovenia we got the Spotify only last year, or
we didn't have it.
Oh, yeah?
We didn't have it. And Hellcats were on Spotify because we have connection. We are actually connected with CD Baby from the States, and they put us to Spotify. So our music was there, but I, as an author, couldn't go to Spotify because it was unavailable in your country. Strange.
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I do everything iTunes or Amazon. I know all the artists use Spotify because you kind of have to. It's like a necessary evil, but I think it's kind of hard. What artists get paid back from Spotify, it feels so hard that you guys get killed. You don't get paid for anything. It's not a really profitable thing. So you have some videos too. I mean, talk about some of your videos. I mean, they're pretty rocking. It's not like you're full production. It feels like how you guys get those together, like concept and stuff.
Yeah, we were always picky about what we want in a video. So we always wanted a person who listens to us.
To our ideas.
Yeah. So now we found a guy who is really great. He made 2000. He made our 2 last videos. And we were like, it was so easy to work with him because he knew exactly what we want. And
he was also a metalhead.
Yeah, he used to have a band, the producer. Of the video. So he's also had a band, so he always knows what we want. So he's like, you're metal, let's do it like that, let's do it,
let's go to the snow in the wedding dresses. So we were like,
okay.
-9.
So he really is good. And even before, we had every one of them, producers of videos, they were all great, all 4 of them. 3 of them. Three. They were all great, so we were lucky. I don't know.
We didn't want to record a video. We could do it back in 2004, but we didn't want to do something bad, something
low budget.
Low budget. We said we'll wait, we'll collect money, and we'll pay for the best for here what you can get in Slovenia. So.
Yeah, because we are aware that this is like forever. So it represents our music also. So it has to be good.
We have only 4 for now.
Yeah,
but they're good.
Yeah. So I was going to ask you about playing out and going around. Is that something that's going to happen more in the future once we get past the virus? I mean, outside of your country, you guys going to do some touring at some point?
Yes, it's actually funny that we get a lot of invitations right now. It's like more than before, because I think all the people are waiting for this to end. So they will all run out and go to concerts and tour and everything. So we're getting
since summer we got so many invitations for all over the world. I cannot believe.
Good, that's good.
So actually we are booked for a UK tour in August. We hope it will work.
If it will happen,
Good for you.
Yes. we're going to UK, Manchester, London, Camden Town, Liverpool.
We'll promote that on the show too. We'll put that up. We'll promote it here in the show for you. Okay, let people know.
Oh, thank you. It means
I think it's fantastic. Yeah, I wonder, like how I discovered you, because there's so much music out there, so much whatever, but because of COVID, everything kind of slowed down a little bit.
Yeah.
And which allows people to look more. Like I always do a deep dive, and I come across, I'm like, oh, but because of the time, I've been able to discover somebody that's good, like you guys and you ladies, and it's fantastic. So I wonder if a lot of people are also having the time to be like, oh, and what's really neat is, so you guys been together as long as you've done like an EP, and you've had problems with like locations of everybody, still going strong, but you have the videos. Everything looks like from the outside, it doesn't look like there's any struggle. It looks like you're just like, a pretty new band, just kind of rocking on through, kind of timeless, which is fantastic. I'm hoping when the virus is over, you get the tour, you start kind of getting a little more leverage, and getting some lockdown musician players with some more time. I can't imagine, with the limited resources with playing, you've done so great. So if you guys had 24 hours a day.
We hardly wait to go to. The best is where it's our best, where we feel the best is on the stage. Yes. So it's.
Well, it sounds like, you started off, like you said, we missed, there's a little glitch in the Zoom here. I'll touch back. When you first started off, you guys did your first gig that you didn't expect. You only knew a couple songs and you blew it out, just by a couple songs, and it was people there you didn't expect, musicians and artists, people. And so right from the very beginning, it's clear you have a chemistry, and being, sisters, you've got that chemistry, and you guys stuck together. So you are the core of the band, which all bands need core, and they need a center songwriting team, and you have that, and you guys have a look you guys look metal, and you look, pretty for women, like you can ladylike, but you're also not selling yourself in some like weird Me Too moment. You're like right in the middle, where just like a guy would look rock and roll and present himself to look handsome. You're doing exactly the right way, and you're a strong. And the fact you called your album Warrior, which made me think about the connection to Doro, like a nod to Doro in a way.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because she's also a fighter. We admire Doro, and we are also warriors.
Yeah,
fight through life and stuff like that. And in metal world, I cannot imagine how it was for her when she started. She was a attractive metal girl in 80s, or when did they start? And it was harder than now, much harder. So that's why she's a metal queen.
She is, and she stuck to her guns, where she still did the same thing like you ladies are. Still look pretty, but she didn't get all crazy with her look and changing it and selling out. She stood her ground, and she's always been the same person. You know what I mean? You didn't find her like on some different magazine not being metal and kind of doing that end of it. She just stayed metal the whole way through.
Yeah, she's what she is from the beginning. She didn't change. We're the same in that way that a lot of people are like that in teenage years, but then later they like it was a phase. Yeah, it just went away.
Life phase.
It's not a phase if you do what you are.
You love, right?
It's not a phase. You cannot. If it's a phase, then it was fake, and then now even you don't know if it's fake or if it's even what you're now, if it's true. Maybe this is just a phase. So you have to be what you are through all the life.
I think it's clear you ladies are. And I think it's really great. I mean, sometimes you can be an artist. You can also change. You can be like, you know what? I like metal, and now I like this. You can grow and change. As long as the artist does that, and they don't do it because of some rock star TV show or some kind of singing contest. You don't follow the money and the popularity. If you change because you just want to be something different now, I think all artists should do that.
Yeah, but we actually listen to different music. It doesn't
I'm not just saying I'm okay with some artists changing, but like in what we're talking about, no, staying authentic is the best way.
Just that for me, example, I really like to play metal drums. It's like that. But I dance to disco, no problem. Yeah. I can dance to 80s pop music.
She's a dance teacher as well. So I can listen to classical music or anything, but it's like I like wearing black clothes and having long hair. It's like we are connected with. It's me. This is me, and I'm like that. But
I can respect that.
I think it's important to be who you are, or even to find out who you are. It's It's a good thing.
I think it's good. I think it's also good. I love to see women in rock because it's a good role model, you know, for other younger girls.
Love to see them too.
Or if they have girl bands, they can be like, oh look, there's other women musicians to look up to also. It's not just one genre, you know. And
we really support women in music.
We need to tell you about.
Every year we make like all female festival, all female bands festival.
Here in Ljubljana, we invite bands from around Europe or further, which are consisted only with female. So only all girl bands can play at our festival. So once for instance, so one night in year on stage there are only women rocking. That means rock, punk, metal bands. And
awesome.
Men can be sound engineers. They can be taking photos, but down, not on the stage. On the stage there's only women.
So we do this every year on 8th of March, which is International Women's Day, and we did it like for 5 years now.
No, six since 2015.
5 years we did it. And it was really good accepted. People were like, the last one we had it actually in 2020 in March. It was the last concert before lockdown.
It was in Slovenia. The big concert.
Hopefully you can do it again next year too and continue on it. You know, so I imagine it's getting more popular too, right?
We'll see.
Is it getting bigger each year too? The more people know about it, it's got to be.
It's getting bigger. Very good.